Done one of these little pep talk videos in a while, so I'm going to do one now and give you an update on the market in Hamilton area. I spoke last night with a potential client, and if you know the market over the last few years, you would understand that the last, up until about a year ago, 3 years, we were in a very unrealistic seller's market, which was completely anomalistic and unlike anything that we had ever experienced in real estate in Ontario, in Canada in general. So, I spoke with this gentleman. He's in the process right now of selling his property. He had put an inquiry in on one of the listings that we had, and this is his budget. So, as you all know, 3 years ago, this would have been completely and utterly unrealistic. His budget is anywhere between 400 to 700. We haven't finalized anything yet because he's waiting to see how this is all going to pan out for personal reasons. And he's looking at needing a home that has 2 to 3 bedrooms, a small yard, in specifically in certain areas in downtown Hamilton, in the good areas. And if y'all know Hamilton, you need to be very careful of where you're purchasing. And he also wants parking. And again, if you're a Hamiltonian, you know that property with parking is definitely sold at a premium. So his budget is anywhere between 400 to 700,000. So as you all know, realistically, this would have been completely unattainable, basically 3 years ago. So here we are now. Fast forward to today. The pep talk really is in that it is way more affordable to purchase a home right now than what you're actually thinking. The most difficult part is getting approved for a mortgage, which again, that comes into having a mortgage broker work really hard for you. And if you use a good real estate agent, we will refer those really good mortgage brokers out to you that will tell you the reality of your situation and what you can realistically afford. If you're working with a good agent, you'll also understand that we won't push you beyond your parameters. I myself have started buying real estate since I was 24 years old, and I never pushed the threshold for myself because I know how times can change, interest rates can change, opportunities can change, job market can change. And I'm always an ABC scenario person where you should do the numbers at worst case scenario. And those are the numbers that you should basically validate your purchases by. Because then when you have done that, when you've run worst case scenario, you've run all the numbers in the mortgage calculators, you've run all the possibilities. For example, if you're in a relationship and one of you loses a job, you're on EI, you have a child, you know that you can still afford to maintain your home, which is important. Because again, I will reiterate, I would much rather be paying down my own mortgage than paying rent and paying down someone else's mortgage. That's how I feel about it. I have a permanent place. I live in Hamilton and I want to be paying down my own mortgage. So anyhow, back to affordability in the specifically right now Hamilton area. So I set up a search for this fellow last night after we got off our phone call, and he has favorited 5 properties. As I indicated to him, when I set up an email for you, I get the same email. So when it comes out to you, it also comes out to me. I can see what you favorite. I can see if you write notes on any property, then I will also add notes on a property because it's important to me to get to know who you are, to understand what you like as well as what you don't like. So let's review affordability. We have 5 homes in the downtown Hamilton area, in the better areas, and 3 of which have recently had a price drop because days on market for all of these properties has been 30 days, 36 days, and 14 days. So generally speaking, in a normal traditional market, when we list a property, if we haven't had any offers or any significant interest within the first 14 days, we will readdress the price point and lower the price accordingly. Quite often, what we experience as agents is we do all of our research. I personally run a variety of different reports. I tap into Geo Warehouse. I come up with my numbers in a very specific way and will approach it in 3 different methods to get a final approach. I will bring all of this to you if I'm working on a listing. And ultimately, it is your decision to decide what you want to list the property at based on all the information that I'm giving to you. Quite often, as sellers, we all feel our home is worth more than what it actually is. So, if you price a home too high, especially in a shifting market, it will sit on the market longer than another home. There is a premium, for example, for homes in downtown Hamilton. If they have parking, they will be classified and scooped up first. We are back into a normal market, folks. What a normal market means is properties will be 45 to 60 days on the market. You may only get 1 or 2 offers. You probably won't go into multiples unless your property is drop dead gorgeous, in the right area, in the right school zones. It has parking. It's completely finished. It has all the bells and whistles. That is a normal market. And we really haven't been in a normal market almost since 2017. So re-educate yourselves on what a normal real estate market is right now, because that's what we're experiencing. So we are seeing homes in the downtown area, basically 3-bedroom homes with parking, 2 parking spaces, 3 parking spaces, 1 parking space, 2 bathrooms. One of them had a finished basement in that could be used as a rental. And we're looking at price points of $599. One of them had been lowered to $599.9. It originally was $679. I mean, that's a significant drop, which tells me that there's room right now. Another one is $699.9, also had a drop. Another one is $549, also had a drop in price. And then there's another one that's listed also at $599. These average price points, when I set up the search for him, I did $400,000 to $700,000. They are very realistic, and these are not properties that you would have been able to find at all 2 years ago, let alone them being on the market for averaging out at 30 days. So this is fabulous. So run your numbers. My little pep talk's done now. Housing is actually a lot more affordable than what you think. You're also getting the selection of what you want, so you can pick and choose the areas that you want to live in. You can pick and choose the quality of home that you want to live in, and you actually have choice. So that's all pep talk for today. If you have any questions, want to know any values of certain areas, please don't hesitate to reach out, because I am here to serve you. That's all. Ciao for now. Peace out. Love y'all. Bye.